try to add 3 points onto your total. And the flash bulbs are popping all over the place as Chris Howard bounces to the outside and can't get away with it. So he stopped at the line of scrimmage, and it is now 4th down, and this would be a man-sized field goal try, and I doubt that they'll do it. Lloyd's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. He doesn't. What do you do?
Thinking about running the ball.
Do you run the ball again? Do you kick a field goal, which would be too far? It'd be 47 yards. You're not going to do that. Do you punt it? If you punt it, you might gain 20, 25 yards.
Meantime, the clock is running because the Cougars can't stop it.
He's going to let the clock run all the way down. Call a timeout.
There's your call on timeout. Wolverines have 2 more after this, so he calls timeout with 39 seconds remaining.
For your convenience, the Rose Bowl complimentary shuttle buses to Old Pasadena will continue on demand as needed for at least 2 hours.
So, the end of this game, a hard, tough football game that was fought valiantly from tackle to tackle, and every kind of imagination from the coaches and the players put to use here. And we come down with a 5-point decision with 39 seconds to go, and Michigan has every indication they can run it out and claim an undefeated season. Washington State, on the other hand, can say, hey, look what we did. Not bad. Leaf, we think Ryan Leaf will be playing on Sunday next year. We haven't had anybody tell us that, but it doesn't take a whole lot of thinking to figure out that that's where he's going.
They're good friends, these two. Mike Price calls it a partnership, and why not? Mike Price has done a great job with the program and with quarterbacks. Drew Bledsoe before Ryan Leaf, and there we go.
They're going to go for the field goal. Jay Feely, the man who does the kicking off, has a big leg.
He may punt this ball.
He might do anything. He is going to punt it. And it's rolling around at the 5, rolling toward the sideline. They don't want it to go out of bounds. And it does. And Washington State now will have 29 seconds remaining, and will get the football first down at their 7-yard line.
What? They have no timeouts left, but remember, in college football, every time you make a first down, the clock stops to move the chains. So you do have some kind of built-in help when you're in a 2-minute offense in college.
Well, you got Josh Williams, Fizel, Steele, Hall, Jones, and the rest of them are DBs. So although there's 3 big fellas and 8 runners, as Leaf stands to the goal line, looking around and throws to the sideline. It may have been intercepted. Nope. Incomplete. Incomplete for the receiver, and not intercepted by Woodson. I don't think I'd be throwing the ball toward Charles Woodson when I had only 2 snaps left.
The key here is pressure on the quarterback. I mean, if you don't pressure the quarterback and give him all kinds of time, these receivers are good enough to get down the secondary and run crossing routes and gain some big yardage.
2nd down and 10 with 21 seconds. He's going under center.
For a quick slant.
Yeah. Tried to get the ball to Nyan Taylor, who's maybe the fastest, certainly one of the fastest, and he could not get to it. So there's 16 seconds remaining, equal to Ryan Leaf's number. Lloyd Carr has been to the well too many times. You ain't going to fool him. The game ain't over till it's over.
Now, right now, it's about time to spread your 4 receivers and send your receivers straight up the field and hit them on a seam route.
Yep. Somebody will have to break a tackle to get a big play out. They got 3 of them over there at the top of the picture. That's where he's looking, and there it goes. And it is interference. No. Intercepted? Yes. Woodson did Taylor catch it?
No, he caught it.
Did he really?
He pushed the man away from him,
I
but he
thought
caught
there
it.
was interference, and they ruled it a catch. Ryan Taylor makes the catch.
Pushed the man out of the way to get there, but well, he got half the football field on this one throw.
Watch this.
Watch Taylor right here.
That's interference.
Just shoves a man out of the way.
And it's ruled a catch. And McKenzie
had
is
his
the man
flag
hurt.
out. Official pulled his flag out, but
Yeah.
didn't throw it.
I saw him reach in his pocket. That's what I thought there was going to be an interference call. But he put it back.
Yeah.
And I think it's McKenzie who's shaking up and down over there on the side. I don't know who it is. But it's a Cougar, and there's timeout for it. It could be, if it's number 2, it'd be Jackson. 20?
Well, Keith, right now with the receiver down, it certainly gives Washington State an opportunity to get a little bit of a rest and a breather for trying to make this last strike in the end zone. But RYAN LEAF is a quarterback you'd like to have. When you're down by 5 points, Keith, he's got the ability to get the ball on the line from where he is now into the end zone to a receiver. And all it takes is one play, just like the last one.
That was Ryan Taylor that was hurt on the play, the man who made the catch.
Well, you got to do the same thing. You got to throw it in. You may get 2 chances if you throw it quickly.
9 seconds. Penalty flag across the way. They get Leaf. It's Steele, but there's a flag. The game may rest right here on this call.
We had a dead ball foul before the ball was snapped. It'd be a 5-yard penalty. Replay the down. We need 8 seconds on the clock.
He says 8. I think there were 9, and all of the Cougar fans are saying, hey, we want 1 more second. There were 9 seconds up there.
Yeah, 9 seconds on the clock, definitely. So the penalty is against Washington State. Somebody moved. Fatigue, very much a part of this whole thing now. Should be 9. Back judge keeps time too.
Well, for all you Michigan fans, you go back to the Hail Mary that beat you a couple of years ago against Colorado.
Oh, yes. They've lived through moments like this before, and they're going to look at another one.
That wasn't for a national championship.
Nope. And 9 seconds back on the clock now. That's correct. But in the process, Washington State lost 5 yards. Or movement before the snap. Pass. Lateral. Down to this 26-yard line. Waiton and Love Jefferson, and there's 2 seconds remaining. The clock stops to move the chains. You better be ready to go when the chains are put down.
Hook and lateral.
You got 1 play left. He's under center, spikes it. Clock shows time has run out.
What does the referee say?
I'm waiting.